Hi. So I wanted to make a video real quick to explain what's been going on. I do have a reason for why videos have not been going out. There's been a lot going on in my personal life. Not bad, just a lot going on. And honestly, making the YouTube videos is just bringing me a lot of unneeded stress in my life. Just because, like, as I've said before, like, I have college going on. And then I got back 2 weeks ago from a trip to Guatemala, a mission trip. And then I'm leaving 2 weeks from Friday to go on a trip to Vietnam to see my girlfriend. So there's been a lot of planning and a lot of other stuff going on that has made it so I haven't been able to do videos. I haven't had like any free time at all to sit down and like properly edit and stuff. We've recorded a little bit, but not enough to really warrant bringing stuff back. So I'm stuck between a lot of options. One of my options is just to take a break for the rest of the summer, which I don't think is ideal. I don't really think I want to do that, but at the same time I just don't know when I'm going to find time to like work on this stuff because of the time difference. Basically from when I wake up till about 3 p.m. I'm on the phone with my girlfriend, just planning stuff and also spending time with her because we're long distance, so you know, want to spend as much time with her as possible. And then when she goes to sleep, I do some college stuff, and then I eat and I do more college stuff, and then I like to spend like the last couple hours before I go to sleep actually like spending time to myself that isn't like working. So that's like what I've been doing the past week and a half since I got back from Guatemala, and the past 2 weeks since the last video went up. And I think a big part of this is because I was planning to try and get a few videos done for last week, I think it was. I was trying to get a few videos done for like a few of last week's videos done before I left for Guatemala to give myself more of a buffer when I got back so that I would have more motivation when I got back. But that didn't happen. I was surprised at the amount of videos I got out anyway. You know, all the way up to that last Radical Red video where we lost that run. And we are going to continue that, so don't worry. But I'm just stuck between a lot. So I was going to say, like, on one hand is, like, one option is not post for the rest of the summer. Another option is not posting till, like, mid-October, which is when I'll be done with college, which opens up a lot of my free time. And then the other option is just, like, take the rest of this week and all of next week off as well. And the reason for that is because starting Friday this week, I'm going to be watching my parents' house for a full week because they're going to Hawaii for their anniversary. So I won't be at home at all to like work on anything. So that's like a lot of what's going around in my head right now. I'm just not really sure like what I want to do or what I'm planning to do in a lot of ways. So yeah, that's like sort of what's going on with the channel right now. I still don't know what I'm going to do. You'll obviously know when videos start posting again. But that's just sort of where my mind is right now. And it sucks because like I've been having a lot of fun with the channel, but at the same time, I don't know, I really do think it was overwhelming me. And I talked with Zach a lot about this. Like the day I got back from Guatemala, I talked to him a bunch because I was just like not sure what I was wanting to do with it. I almost was going to stop doing YouTube entirely. Again, I know, what a surprise. Just because like it felt like such a burden. I do like everything related to the channel, like literally everything. I edit every video. I obviously have to record. I do all the posting. I do everything, making the thumbnails, all that stuff. And so it's just a lot we'd have to do, like recording probably for like, if we want to get like 3 Radical Red videos out, it's like 4 hours of footage or 5 hours. I think we just did not like a couple days ago, we did a 5-hour session. I think we're going to get maybe 2 videos out of it. Maybe 3, but I'm thinking only 2. I'm not sure yet. Maybe 2, I guess, because next video will be like the reruns of, it'll be the hidden abilities and then the reruns of Surge and Erica, and then we'll do, well no, because then if I do all of Rocket Base, like that's it. This is the 2. I don't know. Anyway, that's like sort of, again, that's where my mind is right now. And so I just don't know what I'm going to do. I wish I could give you guys like a definitive answer for what my ideas and what my plans are and stuff like that. I just realized that you guys have been hearing the PlayStation theme this entire time, and I'm very sorry for that. Oh god, I don't want to redo this take. I'm just in a weird place right now, honestly, with like my mindset of like what I'm trying to do with my life. Um, YouTube hasn't like it's picking up, but not like at a good enough pace for me to like want to keep doing it. If that makes sense. Just a second. So I don't know. Like I have that, and then I have I have like actual work, and then I have writing, which I do, and then I have music, which I do as well, and I just don't know like what my plans are. When I do come back, I will tell you that the format of the channel is going to change a lot. The Throwaway Thursday, like the Thursday slot, is being gotten rid of entirely, and the Tuesday slot is moving to Wednesday. So it'll be 3 videos per week with the occasional 4th video on Saturdays, depending. Like that'll be for Marco Mastery, and then any extra thing I decide to put up. But basically, it'll be like, for example, right now it'd be like Radical Red on Monday, or I guess it'll be Resident Evil when we come back. Resident Evil on Monday. Right now Sekiro on Wednesday, and then Radical Red on Friday. And that would just be the schedule every week with Marco Mastery or other random videos if I decide to make them going up on Saturday. That's sort of the thing I'm thinking of right now. I mean, when we come back, that's definitely the format we're going to go with. So, I don't know. This is like a much less low, like a much more low energy vlog than some of the other ones, because I really don't know what's going on, what I'm doing with like a lot of stuff. But I wanted to like let you guys. I've honestly been meaning to post this video for like a week, which I guess should just show you how like weird I'm feeling right now about YouTube. I have a thing where if I put a lot of my time into something, I want it to work out. And for a really long time, it's felt like YouTube wasn't working out. Like it kind of had a resurgence recently, but ultimately, I'm just not sure. So, yeah. That's pretty much all I want to talk about. I just want to say like thank you. Like, okay, so I honestly think I'm gonna continue. I honestly think a lot of where my mindset of like not being sure what I was doing happened when the Elden Ring DLC came out, because I streamed my Elden Ring playthrough, and I did 4 streams of it, I think, or was this also Elden Ring? This is also Elden Ring. So I did 5 streams of it, and I was having fun streaming, but 90% of the time it was just me by myself playing the game without people watching. And I understand that that's how streaming works when you're a small YouTuber and stuff, but at the same time, it just sucks a lot out of you when I'm like, for example, the first Elden Ring live stream I did was almost 5 hours. That's 5 hours of me just sitting there playing a game and talking to nobody. That's really draining. And I did that for 5, 9, 10, 14, 17 hours of me just playing a game and not really talking to anybody, not having people watching. And that's rough, honestly. Like I got to the point where I was like, I'd rather just watch YouTube videos and play Elden Ring. And that's what I did. I played through the entire game, recorded all the footage for it, and did that. And then the DLC came out, and I was like gonna stream it, and I went to go load it up, and I looked at the stream, and I said, I just don't want to. And I didn't. I beat the whole DLC. I didn't even record it. And it was this weird feeling where like I got to just sit and enjoy a game and not have to worry about doing that. And that's a struggle for me to think of, like wrap my mind around, because like when I think about say for example Resident Evil 8, Resident Evil Village. It's a game that I want to play so badly. But like we're only on Resident Evil 4 of the playthrough, and there may be a Code Veronica remake coming out soon, which we should have to play, and then you still got 5, 6, and 7, which, don't get me wrong, 7's a great game. I can't wait to play it again, but at the same time, I'm just like, man, I like if I wasn't worried about YouTube, I would just play 8 right now. Because it's just nice to just sit and play a game and not have to worry about recording it. Especially, and I think a lot of that mindset comes from the fact that like I can post a video. And sure, again, videos more recently have been getting more views, but if I look at like, so like the last 2 videos that got posted, which was the Radical Red and the top 10 favorite video games, those got views, that's great. Last Sekiro video got views, but the last Resident Evil video got 4. The Radical Red video before that got 7. The one that, the RE4 before that got 15. And like, you may be like, oh man, 15 views, that's like good though. It's like, well, I have almost 350 subscribers, and there's no comments, there's no interaction. I say that I get some comments from like students of mine, old students, but all they say is like the whole like day whatever of asking me to play a game. That's like all they do, and that's the only interaction. And it like feels like I'm wasting my time, honestly. And I'm kind of upset I'm talking about this right now, like 11 minutes into this video, because that's the thing, like, right? I guarantee you, like 2 people are going to watch this full video. Alan's going to be one of them, because he watches everything. And then, like, I don't know, just some random person's going to watch the whole thing. And that's it. Most people are going to get, like, 5 minutes into this video and be like, nah, okay, whatever, and click off. I get that. I really do. But it's also just a struggle because, you know, it's like I'm taking time out of my life to do this, and there's not much to show for it. And I boil it down to like, this is almost 10 years of my life that I've been doing this, and nothing. Like, I really thought the Dark Souls videos were gonna do something for the channel because I liked the format and stuff. It didn't. Radical Red's been getting good views because people like that game, but even then, some episodes like Misty, 6 views, Lieutenant Surge, 10 views, Erica, 7 views, Bugsy, 6, Nugget Bridge, 19. Like, sure, the first 2 episodes got a ton of views, but it fell off. So, I don't know. I really don't know what I'm doing anymore, if I'm being honest. This is like a really not great vibe video, and I'm sorry about that, but it's just demoralizing. I had a video very similar to this back when I was in college, when I talked about deleting a lot of the videos. And I feel, and I think when I stopped making videos in the first place, this is a lot about how I felt. And I think when I restarted, I was in a place where I didn't care about if people watch, because I was just having fun. But I don't know if I'm even having fun anymore. You know? I don't know. Just, I still want to say thank you to the people who are still watching. Like, I'm still getting views on the channel pretty much every day, which is great, but, you know, it's not like I can be monetized because I only have a very small amount of viewers, so that doesn't really amount to much. I'm getting, like, maybe a subscriber every, like, let's go to my dashboard. 2 in the last month. And I was actually posting for about half of that time. And I only got 2. Which is like, yeah, I get it. But, and this is another thing I want to talk about. So that last Radical Red video, the one that I said, hey, it actually got some views, 43 views. That's cool, right? It sounds pretty good for the size of my channel. 1/7 of my fan base watching a video, like, that's great. But if I go to average view duration, it's a 25-minute video. the average view duration is 2 minutes. And it actually has a cool little arrow that says, hey, that's higher than normal. My average view duration lasts between 1 minute to 1 minute 30 seconds. Which means that most people click on the video, start watching it, and go, no, and click off. So, I don't know. Again, I do want to say thank you for the people who have like watched for a long time. I appreciate it.